As part of an ongoing investigation, we traced milk from Fair Oaks Farms to the Fairlife, Michigan processing plant in 2023 and again in December of 2024. Coca-Cola claimed to have cut ties with Fair Oaks Farms after ARM exposed the farm's animal abuse in 2019. Coca-Cola and Fairlife then announced their commitment to thoroughly reform their animal welfare programs.
We will continue requiring supplying farms to enforce a zero-tolerance policy on animal abuse.
ARM's 3-month investigation resulted in a consumer protection lawsuit that Coca-Cola settled for $21 million in 2022. In late 2023, ARM returned to work undercover at Fair Oaks Farms Windy Ridge and Windy 2 for 3 months to verify that conditions for cows and calves had improved. Instead, ARM encountered a culture of persistent abuse to the animals in the farm's care, and again captured hundreds more hours of violent abuse footage. The investigator also witnessed supertankers loading up milk twice daily for trips to a Fairlife processing plant in Coopersville, Michigan. On September 10, 2023, and 2 other dates, undercover ARM investigators followed and documented milk loads making this same trip. The truck driver who normally drove the route confirmed this as well.
You pick up at some of the Fair Oaks areas?
Yeah, at the Fair Oaks farm.
Like, do you ever do Windy Ridge and Prairies Edge, all those guys?
Most of it comes out of Windy Ridge.
And then it's straight to
Coopersville. Up to Coopersville.
So you pull into Continental and the Fairlife next to it?
Yeah.
Then you'll start unloading for Fairlife from Fair Oaks to the Fairlife plant directly.
Right. Yeah.
So right now it's just all in one.
Right.
And it goes to both, to Fairlife and to Continental.
From the inside of the Windy Ridge office, you can see the Select Milk logo, a co-founder and core affiliate of Fairlife. The Select Milk website showcases their close working relationship with Fairlife. The highly nutritious milk products of Fairlife come from the 99 family-owned dairies of Select Milk producers. When Fairlife appeared to be sourcing milk from Fair Oaks Farms in September of 2023, they claimed they did a test run of the milk on that one day the truck was followed, and none of the milk made it into Fairlife bottles. Fairlife attorneys tried to silence the media and ARM by threatening legal action if media was released, claiming that Fair Oaks Farms is not a supplier of Fairlife. Through leaked emails, we learned that Judge Wayne Anderson is still investigating the connection between Fair Oaks Farms and Fairlife. This investigation has been left open since October 2023. An insider confirmed that Fair Oaks Farms Windy Ridge and Windy 2 are still supplying the Fairlife plant twice daily. On December 23, 2024, a supertanker was documented leaving Windy Ridge and Windy 2 at 5:23 a.m. Central Time and arriving at the Fairlife, Michigan plant at 9:25 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This operation involved 4 civilians tracing the milk truck.
Fairlife and CDF, Continental Dairy, carry the same address.
At Fairlife's Coopersville, Michigan processing plant, Fairlife and Continental Dairy are considered one source with shared infrastructure, according to this environmental inspection report dated July 11, 2023. Continental is owned by Select Milk. Raw milk is unloaded from trucks in a designated receiving area, tested for contamination, and then pumped into a storage silo. Both Fairlife and Continental Dairy receive their milk from this shared storage silo. The 2023 inspection report is consistent with a prior inspection report from 2018 that also describes merged infrastructure and sourcing milk from a single silo. The 2023 inspection report is dated July 11, 2023, which was 2 months prior to ARM documenting truckloads of milk being transported from Fair Oaks Farms Windy Ridge and Windy 2 to Fairlife's Michigan processing plant. Based on existing conditions and internal assessments, the Fairlife processing plant does not possess a protocol for segregating milk prior to having it pumped into a silo that feeds into Continental products and Fairlife bottles. Fairlife has constructed a network of different companies that comprise a web of deceit designed to confuse consumers and obscure wrongdoings. Consumer deception, unfair competition, and animal abuse remain core to this growing worldwide brand. Let's help these defenseless animals and hold Fairlife accountable to their promises. And now, CEO Tim Dolman has a word.
We're
trying to do everything we can to put the animal first and make sure the animal is well taken care of throughout its life. Continue to improve our processes from that perspective. As an industry, we just need to work to get better at, how to make sure if we are going to use animals, how to make sure they have, a life with dignity. And we continue to work on improvements on that.
Stop supporting Fairlife. Help end Fairlife's abuse. For the documents presented here and more consumer protection information, please visit fairlifetransparency.com.